So start na tayo for the recording ng complex roots. So what we have here, complex roots, comes in the form of R1, which is in yung unang root natin, is equal to lambda plus imaginary number mu, and R2 is equal to lambda plus imaginary number mu. Sorry, minus. Now, ang gagawin dyan is papalitan natin si characteristic equation and modify it. So from kanina, y1 equals e raised to r1x. Ang mangyayari sa characteristics natin is equal to e raised to lambda plus I mu x. And yung para sa y2 natin, from e raised to r2x, magiging y2 equals e raised to r2, e raised to lambda minus I mu x. So may mga additional equations pa to, including sine and cosine. Pero pasimplihin natin. Ipapakita lang naman dun yung theory kung paano siya na-form, but it's just the same with the real and distinct roots. So mangyayari dyan is meron tayong solution which is equal to yx is equal to c1e raised to lambda x cosine mu x plus c2e raised to lambda x sine mu x. Kung curious, ibibigay ko pa rin naman yung step-by-step process kung paano nakuha yan. But for simplicity, ititreat lang naman natin si I as constant and gagamit tayo ng cosine and sine para matanggal yung imaginary number I. So napapansin dito, wala na dyan yung imaginary number I. So nakukuha yon. So yan yung solution natin. But how about for the general solution yan? Characteristic equation natin? Ano magiging itsura niya dapat? So what we have here is AR squared plus BR plus C equals 0, where yung R1 is equal to lambda plus I mu, and yung R2 is equal to lambda minus I mu. Ito yung magiging roots natin. So, diretso na nating solving. So from here, we have write the characteristic equation. So from sample, 2y bar bar plus 2y bar plus y equals 0. Yung pahirapan sarili nyo, it's simply 2r squared plus 2r plus, ano to? Pinakang dulo. It is r. R ba? No. So, isipin mabuti. Yung ano. So for that, anong constant natin? It is 1 equals 0. Low, 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 low. So ngayon, ang kasunod natin dito is kukunin natin yung roots. But the problem is, this is imaginary. So, no matter anong gawin nyo dito, hindi nyo makukuha si roots using the conventional method. Para makuha to, ang kailangan natin is the quadratic equation. So, ngayon, paano ko nalaman from unang tingin lang, kung ano na agad yung ating equation? So, ganito siya kasimple. So, balikan natin si discriminant. If b squared minus 4ac, ito yung nasa discriminant natin, negative b positive negative square root ng b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Quadratic equation para makuha yung roots. Ito ang discriminant. So if ito ay greater than 0, it is two distinct real numbers. If b squared minus 4ac equals 0, it is one real number. And if b squared minus 4ac is less than 0, it is complex. Although algebraically, isang tingin pa lang, alam mo na agad na wala ito kasi ang factor ng 1 ay parehas na 1. And paano ka makakapunta sa 2? So most likely gagamit ka ng fractions, but then again, equal yung first 2. Dapat hindi yan equal. Nare-recognize lang naman yung pattern. Dapat madalas greater than yung nasa gitna. So most likely, this is a complex number. Pero huwag natin yung shortcut. Dito tayo sa b squared minus 4ac, which is 2 squared. Ito, b. So ando natin, a, b, c. So b squared, 2 squared minus 4 times a is 2 times c is 1. So this is equal to what? 4 minus 8 equals negative 4 is less than 0. Therefore, complex. So complex number to. So pasok tayo dun sa dito sa method na to for complex roots. So ano lang gagawin natin? So sulat mo lang muna, hanapin mo si roots. Negative b, positive negative square root ng b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Pagta natin, negative b is negative 2, positive negative square root ng 2 squared minus 4 times 2 times 1 over 2 times 2. Ano makukuha nating roots dyan? From your calculator, ang ibibigay niyan is R1 is equal to negative 1 half plus 1 half I. And for R2 is equal to negative 1 half minus 1 half I. Kailangan ba palaging calculator to? Not necessarily so. Dahil ang square root ng negative 1 ay equal to I. So makukuha mo pa rin tong I na to regardless if merong calculator or not. This is simply negative 4 yung nasa loob. Square root ng negative 4. So pwede mo siyang isulat as square root ng 4 times negative 1. Which in turn, anong lalabas dyan? 2. So sulat natin, solve pala natin manually para hindi kayo mag-wonder how it ended with that answer. So dito tayo sa negative 2. Positive muna, square root ng negative 2 squared minus 4. Ito ay negative 4 yan. So 4 times negative 1 over 4. So we have here negative 1 half plus square root ng 4 is 2 times square root ng, square root ng negative 1 over 4. Negative 1 half plus 1 half. Ito square root ng 1 ay I. Yung isa ay negative 2, di ba? Ito ay positive negative. So anong gagawin lang dyan? Negative 1 half minus 1 half I. Hindi mo siya kailangang isolve ng calculator lang palagi. Although it helps. So yan lang naman yung pinagmulan nun. So ano nangyari? We have R1 and R2. So dahil meron ka ng R1 and R2, kunin naman natin si mu saka si lambda. So from R1 is equal to lambda plus mu, and R2 is equal to lambda minus mu. So balikan natin yung kanina. Copy ko dito. So, lagyan natin ng color. So, lambda is equal to negative 1/2 and mu is equal to 1/2. Hindi mo pwedeng pansinin to because yan yung positive negative lang. Ang kailangan mong tingnan is yung value niya as is. So, ito naman yung I, which hindi naman natin kailangan for this equation. So, what we have here is lambda is equal to, nagiging x. Lambda equals negative 1/2. Mu is equal to 1/2. So, if isusulat natin si solution, yx is equal to C1e raised to lambda x cosine mu x plus C2e raised to lambda x sine mu x. Di ba madali lang tandaan? C1 cosine, C2 sine. So what lagay natin is y bar x equals, yx equals C1. Ano ang C1 natin? Yun yung kanina. The first, C1 is, tawag dito. For complex roots, we write this in terms of C1 and C2. So, ang kukunin lang natin is si R since complex siya. So, we have C1e raised to lambda x, negative 1/2 x. Cosine, ang mu mo ay 1/2 x. 1/2 times x plus C2e raised to negative x, 1/2 x, Or same lang din naman. Sine 1/2 x. So, pwede mo din namang isulat yan as C1e raised to negative x over 2 cosine x over 2 plus C2e negative x over 2 sine x over 2. Kung magbibigay tayo ng conditions, let's say y bar 0 equals 16, tapos y0 equals 32, dyan mo pala makukuha si C1 and C2. And the process is the same with the first video. Kung paano mo kukunin yung distinct roots, ganun lang din kung magkakaroon ka ng conditions for complex roots. So, that's it for the complex root. Isunod na natin si identical roots.